Week, and Hall Ambulance is honoring their personnel. I'm Grace Laverriere, your neighborhood reporter. I'm sitting here in one of their ambulances in downtown Bakersfield, and while this is not my everyday, for the people who work in these ambulances, they work tirelessly, 24/7, 365.
We've been a part of that history.
Mark Corum, Director of Media Services for Hall Ambulance, tells me the company has been serving Kern County since 1971. 3 years later, in 1974, then President Gerald Ford designated this week in May as National EMS Week to honor emergency service workers, making 2024 the 50th anniversary.
Back in those days, all you needed to work on an ambulance was an advanced first aid card.
Today, many advancements are made to provide life-saving care.
So we've watched as not only the training and the certification has changed and evolved over the years, but even the ambulances that we respond to people in need of medical aid in.
Corum says Hall Ambulance has over 100 ambulances across Kern, and they provide service to 94% of the county. He says a recent advancement they made is adding paramedic first responders who can respond to 911 calls individually in separate vehicles. Using their skills, Corum says they can assess a medical situation and then decide if an ambulance is necessary.
And then that frees up the paramedic to then respond to the next high-level request for medical aid.
23 ABC recently reported on the national EMT shortage, pulling data from the American Ambulance Association that says overall turnover among paramedics and EMTs ranges from 20 to 30% annually.
There is an EMT shortage, a paramedic shortage, not only in the state of California, but across the nation. But this is one way that we can work to offset that.
Corum says Hall Ambulance's EMT Academy could help address the shortage, and recruitment begins on May 24th. On the 50th anniversary of EMS Week, Corum says it's necessary to thank those who, when the call comes in, answer it 365 days a year.
I think it's just important that we take pause. These EMTs and paramedics, dispatchers, and all of our support staff, they work tirelessly.
And for more information on Hall Ambulance's upcoming EMT Academy and the history of the program, you can visit our website, turnto23.com. In Bakersfield for 23 ABC, I'm Grace Laverriere, your neighborhood reporter.
Hall Ambulance wins big at the 45th